Good morning and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. My city, your city, our city. But Boston's also home of the American Revolution, the home of Paul Revere, Sam Adams, and John F. Kennedy. It's Ted Williams, Bobby Orr, and Larry Bird. It's the town, it's Southie, it's freaking Park the Car and Harvard Yard. Now that's the Boston we all know. But what if I were to tell you there was a different Boston? One in which 1 out of every 5 Bostonians is Latino. One undergoing a new revolution. One that moves to the sounds of salsa, merengue, and bachata. Uno que habla español and English all the same.
Bienvenidos. Gracias.
It's Jamaica Plain and East Boston. It's one that extends to Chelsea, Lawrence, and beyond. A city where immigrant communities are experiencing a rebirth and where Latino parents are seeing their children achieve the American dream. A city where young Latino brothers and sisters from East LA to the Bronx in Texas enter as young college freshmen and graduate as strong, confident leaders poised to take the world by storm. Donde el nombre Ortiz se ha hecho leyenda. City and state, young Latinos are changing the way business is done, our communities are served, and telling our own stories. It's definitely no longer politics as usual. It's time for you and the world to meet the new Boston. Now, earlier this year, I had the opportunity to host the 10th annual Hispanic Heritage Breakfast, where we celebrate our commonalities as well as our differences. Now, before we take you on this journey, let's take a look at what people were talking about last year's event.
I love being here with so many people who are leaders in so many different parts of business, industry, education. It truly is a celebration.
This breakfast reminds us that when we are united, that we are powerful. And so I look forward to this breakfast. I always make it a priority to come as a demonstration of gratitude and thanks for all that the Latino community contributes to the city of Boston, to our Commonwealth, and to our country.
This event's just hella funny. And I have a really good time here every single year. I personally believe I have come up with some of the best skits that have ever happened here.
From CEOs to folks in the community to elected officials, the diversity in that room is what Boston is all about.
And I will keep getting up this early, and I will keep coming to the Hispanic Heritage Month breakfast, even when there are no plantains.
Now that we've given you a little taste of last year's event, let's introduce you to some of this year's head table roasters. Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker is always a favorite, as is Boston Mayor Marty Walsh, who was joined this year at the head table by Boston Police Commissioner William Gross, Suffolk County District Attorney Rachael Rollins, and Encore Boston Harbor President Bob DeSalvio, among others. Now that we've set the table for this year's event, let's take a look at what happened. I'm going to give you a little behind-the-scenes look at this year's event.
We are about to kick this breakfast off. The head table's here, except for Charlie Baker and Marty Walsh, because I've got a joke about them being late, because they apparently took the red line. But anyways, Hispanic Heritage Breakfast, 10th annual breakfast. We are ready to go. Check it out.
This is the event of the year. I mean, everyone comes to this event. It's a great time. All cultures come together. Beautiful people, great food. And and listen to the music too. It's not your sit back in the chair event. So you had to come to really have a good time.
This is just the culmination of what happens when you bring Latinos together in Massachusetts. I mean, it's 7 in the morning, so you know it's important for us to be here. But it's really the culmination of all of the various sectors of our community that come together to celebrate, to make fun of ourselves, to make fun of each other, and to show that we are united in a way that's very powerful in Massachusetts.
This is a great event because Boston's a new Boston. It's a destination city. 53% people of color, and the fastest growing population is a Latino.
If you've never been to this event, you absolutely have to do it, because it's you leave here and it gives you that lift for a year about what it means to be a Latino in Massachusetts, what it means to be united with people. You see people you haven't seen in a long time, you meet new people, and it's just a beautiful, it's like going home for Christmas.
For me, hearing and seeing the mayor and the governor take their entire morning to sit here and honor a publication that uplifts this community in the language of their origin, which I think is very important, I thought it was really powerful.
The message that we heard today from our leaders and from our Latino community is about empowerment, and it's about lifting ourselves up We are strong, we are present in Boston, and we look forward to continued collaboration with El Mundo and the great work that Alberto and his team does.
To have, I don't even know, hundreds of people get up at 7 in the morning looking so good, folks come together, it's always a warm feeling, and then you also have your leadership. You have your state and your local leadership that you have, you can have conversations with. So it's a place you want to be in the morning, on Friday morning, every whatever month we're in.
To come together in a way like this, it's really important to show the community that we're united, that we come together with one voice, and that while our issues are serious, we can be in our culture and take it easy for a morning and sort of celebrate.
The advantage of meeting members in the community is that you have the whole picture in front of you. Buenos días, Ramon. You observe, you listen. We help them. They feel they can navigate their own health. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're coming from. Everyone should have quality healthcare. I think I will continue to do this for the rest of my life, and I love that.
Play your favorite slots and table games this October and earn entries into Encore Boston Harbor's Porsche giveaway. On October 26th, one lucky winner will drive away in style in a brand new 2019 Porsche Macan from Herb Chambers Porsche of Burlington. That's right, earn entries all month long by playing slots and table games at Encore Boston Harbor, and you can win a 2019 Porsche Macan or $50,000 cash. Plus, over 95 winners will win up to $2,500 free credit. Win a 2019 Porsche Macan or up to $2,500 free credit this October at Encore Boston Harbor.
My name is Joe Betancourt, and I'm the new Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer here at Mass General Hospital. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I grew up in a bilingual, bicultural home where I was taught at a very young age the importance of helping those in need and also giving voice to our community. I believe that if Mass General Hospital is going to be the best hospital in the world, we need to make sure we're providing high-quality care to anyone who enters our door, no matter who they are or where they're from. And that we hold ourselves accountable, we measure, and when we fall short, we fix it. This is what I believe. Thank you.
Humbled, but at the same time, I am so inspired by the people that I get to share this huge recognition with, because it shows us that Latinos are taking over, that Latinos are making an impact in so many different fields.
I'm so honored to be part of this group, and I'm so glad that you guys are doing this because it's so needed. This is definitely going to boost our confidence up, our community's confidence up, to say, hey, we are doing really great things, and hey, I want to be part of that 30 under 30 next year.
Latino 30 under 30, it comes at a perfect time because we're having a conversation right now nationally about what it means to be American. And folks need to know that Latinos are the movers, the shakers, and the drivers of American politics, of American economy, of American media, and we're moving forward and we're only growing.
So for me, it's just exciting to be here to represent the city and what it embodies, and really trying to put the Latinos up high and let everyone know that we are in many different places and we're doing a lot of good things.
It's either it be acting, either it be sports, either it be civic leadership, and so many other forms that I am honored and so inspired by them, and it shows that Latinos tienen el poder.
Welcome back to this year's coverage of the El Mundo Boston Hispanic Heritage Breakfast. Now, the event is not just a roast type event, but it is also a platform to highlight some of the key partners in the Latino community. This upcoming video shows you one particular partnership that takes place every year at my favorite place in Boston, Fenway Park.
We're absolutely thrilled to be here. Diversity and inclusion is a key priority for Tufts Health Plan, so what better place than be here to celebrate Latino kids?
It was great. Being on the field at Fenway was awesome, but meeting those kids who are there because of their academic achievements is even better. Good for them.
Fabulous. I'm a lifelong Red Sox fan. For me, it's a thrill being here, and I can just imagine what it is for them. It's really terrific, and we're glad that they're able to be here.
I think it's important for Tufts Health Plan to be supporting an event like today and an organization like El Mundo, because the kids today, they're our future leaders. And for us to support them, to do their best so that we can enjoy the fruits of the labor tomorrow and in years to come, it's part of our mission to support the health and wellness of the diverse communities we serve.
I'm trying to decide between a split finger and a four-seam fastball, but maybe I'll just try to get it to home plate. We're thrilled to be part of this and be able to play the role that we do. I think it's really important that corporate leaders support diversity and inclusion, get out and meet with folks in the community.
Another unique aspect of the breakfast is every year a community partner is selected. Now, this year's recipient was the Margarita Muñiz Academy in Jamaica Plain. Don't know the wonderful work they do there? Take a look at this clip.
The Margarita Muñiz Academy is the only public high school that is a dual language high school, not just in Boston, but all of New England. So we're very proud of that. There are so many things that make our school special. We're an open enrollment high school, so we welcome all the students who really want to come and learn with us.
What I like about the school is that since I came here, it made me feel more empowered as a Latina who came here at such a young age. This school really taught me more about my culture, about my roots, and empowered me to really reach out to my community, to my Latino community as well. And that really prepared me for the future as I want to help people, as I want to help kids really find their place in the Latino community.
I'm a bilingual student in the Muñiz Academy. I currently play baseball right now, and I would like to go to college and get a degree in business management and also sports management.
The best thing about the school would be the resources that they have for all the students. Not one student is forgotten.
In order to make our school successful and to continue the successes that we've had, it's all hands on deck. They are our future leaders. They will be joining you at the table in the workforce. And so you have a vested interest in making us successful. So we need you every step of the way.
And I hope the rest are watching. In the future, I hope to work with you guys.
Muñiz Academy exists precisely so that we can empower young people so that they are ready to take on the world, really feeling good about themselves, who they are, and owning their Latina-ness and their language and their culture, and that accent, by the way. Our school has never been more important than right now in the political climate that we live in. And so this is really the work that we do for the community and with the community. So thank you for this honor.
What do you do when you have the attention of 500 thought leaders and influencers of the community? Well, El Mundo Boston shares the spotlight. This year, we paid a tribute to the Mauricio Gaston Institute, celebrating 30 years of work in the community.
For the past 30 years, we have been the leading research institute providing demographic research reports about subgroups of Latino communities. And the focus of our primary work, though, is to affect public policies affecting Latinos in Massachusetts. It was because of the community advocacy that the Mauricio Gaston Institute was formed in 1989. We're able to fill a need for municipalities, government officials, but as well, a lot of educators use our information on our research on education and what are, best practices. The public at large has benefited from the work that we've done on business and economic development. Business leaders need to understand their demographics and how they're going to market their products, for example. That's a goal of ours, to continue to provide that kind of information. So we are looking forward to having many of you join us to celebrate our 30-year anniversary through a fundraiser that we are organizing on March 12th in 2020. So save the date, and we hope to have your support and join us in celebrating the work that we've been doing together with our community.
Well, we are halfway through our coverage of this year's El Mundo Boston Hispanic Heritage Breakfast. Stay tuned for more after word from this year's Hispanic Heritage Breakfast sponsors.
The advantage of meeting members in the community is that you have the whole picture in front of you. Buenos días, Ramon. You observe, you listen. We help them. They feel they can navigate their own health. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're coming from. Everyone should have quality healthcare. I think I will continue to do this for the rest of my life, and I love that.
Play your favorite slots and table games this October and earn entries into Encore Boston Harbor's Porsche giveaway. On October 26th, one lucky winner will drive away in style in a brand new 2019 Porsche Macan from Herb Chambers Porsche of Burlington. That's right, earn entries all month long by playing slots and table games at Encore Boston Harbor, and you can win a 2019 Porsche Macan or $50,000 cash. Plus, over 95 winners will win up to $2,500 free credit. Win a 2019 Porsche Macan or up to $2,500 free credit this October at Encore Boston Harbor.
My name is Joe Betancourt, and I'm the new Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer here at Mass General Hospital. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I grew up in a bilingual, bicultural home where I was taught at a very young age the importance of helping those in need and also giving voice to our community. I believe that if Mass General Hospital is going to be the best hospital in the world, we need to make sure we're providing high-quality care to anyone who enters our door, no matter who they are or where they're from. And that we hold ourselves accountable, we measure, and when we fall short, we fix it. This is what I believe. Thank you.
Our beloved Charlie Baker, or our popular mayor, Marty Walsh. No, seriously, what it would be like without these guys. They show up every year. Here, take a look.
First of all, this is an amazing breakfast. Every year I come to it, there's more and more people here. And as I said my first time at this breakfast, I said to Alberto, I want to thank him for the potatoes, because I think the potatoes are on the plate for me.
Remember, keep your remarks within 3 or 4 minutes. This is a breakfast. We don't need to turn it into a lunch. Dude's been going for 30 minutes.
If you look around this room and you look at every single table, the significance of the people that are here today is amazing. The people that have done work in government, in the private sector, in the nonprofit sector, you really think about the advancement of what the Latino community is.
I couldn't agree more with everything the mayor said about why this event's important and why the way we try to do business, the way we try to sort of create a message and a sensibility about what Massachusetts and Boston are all about is so important. And I can't think of a better way to say it other than to just say, welcome. Everybody is welcome here in the Commonwealth.
In a year where immigration was front and center in the news, El Mundo Boston would like to recognize and honor an immigration advocate who has been giving a voice to the voiceless for over 30 years. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient this year, Dr. Maria Elena Letona.
Thank you very much to El Mundo for this recognition. It is an honor and a privilege. I also share this honor with these very communities. First, of course, the Salvadoran immigrant community. I am a Salvadoran immigrant con mucho orgullo. The Central American immigrant community and the Latin American immigrant community. We are here working, raising and loving our families, worshiping, celebrating, and contributing every day with our work and our culture to the evolving history of the United States. Like I have always said, immigrants are not an issue. We are people. Thank you.
Please help in warmly welcoming our friend, Cambridge College President Deborah Jackson, our 2019 El Mundo Boston Corporate Partner of the Year.
So first of all, this breakfast every year is intimidating. I have been at the head table, and I'm glad I'm not this year. I didn't think I had to be as funny getting an award. We have made a commitment over these many years to opening doors to opportunity in higher education for people who have historically been denied, people who are marginalized, people who are first time in their families so they don't understand the value and the importance of education. And we all know, everyone in this room, everyone at the table up here, that education is the great equalizer. So that's the commitment of Cambridge College, is to open those doors so we can get into the rooms where the decisions are being made, we can have a seat at the table, and we can have a voice. Education is the key that unlocks that door. Thank you so much. It's an honor to receive this award.
We will be right back with an ending I promise you won't want to miss, right after these messages from this year's El Mundo Boston Hispanic Heritage Breakfast sponsors.
The advantage of meeting members in the community is that you have the whole picture in front of you. Buenos días, Ramon. You observe, you listen. We help them. They feel they can navigate their own health. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're coming from. Everyone should have quality healthcare. I think I will continue to do this for the rest of my life, and I love that.
Play your favorite slots and table games this October and earn entries into Encore Boston Harbor's Porsche giveaway. On October 26th, one lucky winner will drive away in style in a brand new 2019 Porsche Macan from Herb Chambers Porsche of Burlington. That's right, earn entries all month long by playing slots and table games at Encore Boston Harbor, and you can win a 2019 Porsche Macan or $50,000 cash. Plus, over 95 winners will win up to $2,500 free credit. Win a 2019 Porsche Macan or up to $2,500 free credit this October at Encore Boston Harbor.
My name is Joe Betancourt, and I'm the new Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer here at Mass General Hospital. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I grew up in a bilingual, bicultural home where I was taught at a very young age the importance of helping those in need and also giving voice to our community. I believe that if Mass General Hospital is going to be the best hospital in the world, we need to make sure we're providing high-quality care to anyone who enters our door, no matter who they are or where they're from. And that we hold ourselves accountable, we measure, and when we fall short, we fix it. This is what I believe. Thank you.
All right, the moment many of you have been waiting for, the ending, because this year the Hispanic Heritage Breakfast ended on literally a high note as Amanda Mena, the 17-year-old singing phenom from Lynn, Massachusetts, wowed the 500 in attendance. Matter of fact, I'm going to have her end the show. So until next year, I am Alberto Vasallo. Have a great Sunday.
Somos luces en la oscuridad. Somos cohetes tocando estrellas. Somos cientos de corazones y nos llevaste muy lejos de acá. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called, but man, you fooled times you said you had the answer? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? When I was little, I came back from Dominican Republic around 4 years old, and I started school, didn't know a word of English. I got bullied a lot, and it was really hard to, just fit in. So that's why I'm saying that I'm so happy that Boston has worked so hard to bring diversity into our schools and to make sure that every young person loves themselves inside and out. What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? What about us? What about us? What about love? What about trust? What about us? Sticks and stones, they may break my bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? Oh, what about love? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about love? What about trust? Oh, what about us? What about love? What about us? Oh, what about us? What about love? What about us? What about us? Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you here next year. Thank you.